Namah Shivaya. Today I will bring a few facts for your information which you may not have heard of so frequently. Our universe is immensely vast. In fact, we see only 0.0000025% of the stars in the night sky. So it is not even 0.1% of the entire universe which we can actually see and observe. Now, not only this, have you ever noticed that the Milky Way itself, our own galaxy, contains about 200 to 400 billion stars. Not only that, the Milky Way rotates at the rate of 168 miles per second. These are scientific facts and should be known. You've always thought that it's only the Earth which is orbiting and the planets which are orbiting around the Sun. But this is only a part of the truth. The Sun also orbits around the Milky Way at the rate of 500,000 miles per hour, and it takes about 230 million years to complete one orbit of the Milky Way. So, it's not only the planets orbiting around the Sun, but the Sun itself is orbiting around the Milky Way. The Earth, our small planet, rotates or spins on its axis at about 1000 miles per hour. At the same time, the Earth orbits around the Sun at the speed of about 67,000 miles per hour. But do you feel it? No, nobody feels it because of the Earth's gravitational pull. In fact, our entire solar system, limited to just a solar system, is also orbiting around the space at the rate of 70,000 kilometers per hour. Now this is a tremendous speed which we often don't realize. Not only that, do you know that our neighbor, biggest planet, Jupiter, it has its own gravity, and because of its gravitational force, a lot of debris, a lot of other objects which are floating through space, traveling through space, don't hit the Earth. If Jupiter's gravitational pull was not there, several objects in space would have hit our planet long ago and destroyed it. So we need to be grateful to Jupiter also for avoiding so many accidents to our planet. Have you ever thought that if the Earth stops spinning on its axis for just 5 seconds, what will happen to this world? Let me just give you some scenarios. If the Earth stops spinning, rotating on its axis for only 5 seconds, then the seas will move towards the North Pole and the South Pole, leading to great tsunamis all over the continents. Further, there will be huge great winds traveling at more than 1000 kilometers per hour, which will destroy all habitations, all cities on this earth. Not only this, a lot of things will be flung into space. Even human beings, animals, cars, machinery, factories, etc. will be flung into space if the earth stops rotating just for 5 seconds. However, they will not go into space because to break the gravity of the earth, you need at least to travel to outer space at 40,000 kilometers per hour speed. So since these items, these human beings, animals will not be flung into space at that kind of a speed, 40,000 kilometers per hour, hence they will not go into outer space, but they will be flung into the atmosphere. And you can understand there will be widespread devastation, destruction of everything. Now, let me also tell you that by the end of 2022, some important scientific facts have been recorded, which are small but significant. So, the moon moved away from Earth by 3.8 centimeters. The sun lost 174 trillion tons of its mass. Further, about 150 billion new stars formed in the visible universe. Now, this is what happened by the end of 2022 itself. So, you can imagine the impact of all these events on the entire universe. This happened in just 1 year. Now, with this kind of information and the facts placed before you, which are endorsed by scientists, claimed to be correct by scientists, who do you think is controlling or running this entire universe? Do you think mankind is running it? Or do mankind have the capability to run this vast universe? The entire stars, the wind, the seas, the rotation of the earth, the spinning of the earth, the orbiting of the earth, other planets, the sun, the moon, etc. Who is controlling all this? So those who think, even remotely, that God does not exist are totally wrong. God exists. He is the supreme force in the universe. No one else could have controlled these movements of planets, of heavenly bodies, stars, other interstellar galaxies, etc., except God. So, my basic issue in this video is to prove to you with this scientific kind of knowledge which I have shared with you today, is that it is only God, a supreme force, who could control this universe, who has controlled this universe so far. Otherwise, just a 5 seconds break could create havoc in this entire world. So, let us be thankful to the Almighty for giving us this planet Earth, for sustaining life here and beyond, and for creating and sustaining and running this entire universe. For me, God exists and He should be worshipped, and we should be thankful for all the blessings He has endowed upon us. Thank you for listening to this video.